Well, I think obviously you get an advantage being at home, used to the gym, used to the rims, used to everything. Get a good, we've been getting great crowds for our games. A lot of energy here, a lot of people talking about the team. Um, it's just nice to be able to play at home.
UIC's been close with a few teams this year. I mean, do you all think they're pretty dangerous going into this?
UIC can definitely play. I mean, they've been battling COVID and injuries, and a lot of different things. But long, athletic. Jada McLeod, one of the best players in the league, top 10 in scoring, top 10 in rebounding. Kirsten Young, one of the best guards, point guards in the league. I think she's second in the league in assists. They have some players around them that can make shots and defend, and they pressure and get a lot of steals. So again, I keep saying it over and over again. I mean, any given night, if you don't come ready to play, you're getting beat because this league is so good, so many good teams and coaches. So we're going to do everything we can to try to have the team ready.
You go from playing UIC then to the preseason favorite to win the conference. I know you don't look ahead, but for our purposes, how do you kind of?
Yeah, I mean, I think we focus one game at a time. I mean, I don't really even think about the next game until we get to it. We have one of our coaches is obviously working on the next game and getting the scouting report ready for the players. But I want the players and myself obviously to be all in on the next game that we have, which is UIC. I mean, we know how good IUPUI is, and the challenge that they'll give us. But ultimately, I mean, we're focused on UIC right now.
Obviously, there's been some cancellations, some no contests. It's more of an opinion question. Is the league doing it the right way for you?
You know what? It's hard to say. I think a lot of different leagues are doing it a lot of different ways, and there's so many factors. It's not just like if your team has some COVID cases, do you call it a forfeit? Do you call it a no contest? Do you play? I mean, there's a ton of things. How many eligible players do you have? All of that stuff. So I think the league is doing the best they can. I think all the leagues are. It's a changing every day, every hour thing. How many cases are going up? All that stuff. So again, the players on my team have been just doing a great job of doing everything they can to stay healthy and stay away from being sick and COVID and getting a lot of sleep and so we're just focused on ourselves, controlling what we can control, trying to play as many games as possible. I mean, the league matched us up last week when our two opponents canceled, to enable us to play a game. So we were thankful for that. And, as of right now, we're playing UIC and IUPUI, but that could change on a daily basis.
So when they schedule Robert Morris, does that have to go through Ron or you, or did you guys have to approve that, or how does that kind of work?
Really, I mean, the league just tries to pair you up in the best case scenario. And I mean, I'm sure they tell Ron, but ultimately, if it enables us to play a game, we're going to do it.
And how often are you guys tested?
You know what? That is a question for the athletic trainers.
Okay. But are your players tested? I mean, are you tested?
At different times, we can be, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like since Penn State, you talked a bit about just walking back down defensively and all that. What's been the key to returning to that?
Well, I think our staff had to do a better job, and our players had to do a better job focusing in. And I don't think the loss sat with our team very well or our staff, and we knew what we had to do to kind of get back on track. And my assistants do an unbelievable job of putting scouting reports together and trying to give our players as much information as we can. And our players have really taken it up to heart about studying those and trying to know the opponents inside and out, and doing a great job of just making it as difficult as we possibly can for them on the offensive end.
The mid-major top 25. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
The mid-major top 25 came in late last night. We were 20th. We were ranked in the top 25 for the first time. So I wanted to make sure you guys saw that just in case any questions about that type of thing.
So when you close up the first portion of the league schedule on Sunday, and I know you're undefeated going into this week, but how would you characterize your team and how they played?
I think the team has done a great job of just taking it one game at a time, trying to focus on each opponent and get ready for them as best we can. And that's what we're going to how we're going to try to finish out the first half and then the second half. And I think we can be satisfied and happy wherever we end up as long as we do that. Give our best effort each night and then let the chips fall where they may.
I mean, it's a big basketball weekend here, 4 games in 4 days for both you and the men.
Yeah, huge. And I think the men's team has been doing a great job. They've been battling, all different injuries and, not getting to play certain games because other teams had to step down. So, they're fun to watch, and it should be a great weekend of basketball.